Hey, it's Miss Cool coming on here today. I'm going to be saying something that's going to probably be heartfelt. It's going to be some kind of transparent deal. So I'll warn you now, if you don't want to hear it, you can maybe get off my channel. This goes out to most of the people that have been in my life that are addicts again. It's a lesson that I've had to learn over and over and over and over again that they just don't want you around, and that you have to admit your part that you played in these addicts' lives. You've been an enabler. You've been codependent. You've been sick. But when you're not sick anymore and you finally get it and you finally recite the things in your heart that, God grant me the strength, that you can't control or cure, and you didn't cause it. I mean, these people are in your family. Some of us have been raised by addicts, you know. Some of us have been very hurt by them, only to continue to chase after them or love them. I think that's the hardest, is when you have a family member either on heroin or things like that. It's so frustrating. You find yourself doing things you never thought you would, and they just don't even want you around, Like I said, they want you around if you're going to bail them out of jail, or you're going to participate in, their I need your money, I need your car, I need everything that you have that you've taken care of, because I'm the victim and I can't take care of myself. I once heard that, hold up. This smoothie's really good. I heard that the person that's not on the drugs or addicted, that's the sober person, either being raised by parents that are addicts or all their family members off and on. Maybe there's a few of them that aren't addicts, but they basically will tear you up, chew you up, and spit you out. That is, if you aren't, familiar with these classes. See, I've got a couple of books as well, you know. And once you learn about the things that addicts are doing to, their self and you, and the role that you play in their addiction, you could take off like the fuzzy glasses and see things much clearer. The worst part is forgiving yourself, for playing into most of this for years. I've played into this for a long time, only to realize, I get angry at myself and that cycle continues. It's a tough road, it really is, to want people to love you, or you're attacked for your faith. That's a big one. I mean, usually the people that are basically saying to each his own, the next breath is, they're attacking you for your faith, okay? That's a big one in my life, the persecution for that, Or they need a crowd to kind of make fun of you. And then, you don't want to, react in anger per se. I mean, this is all the time. Everywhere you go, there's going to be something or someone that's going to probably push a trigger. I'm going to push a trigger in others because, it's a two-way street. But in life, somebody has to break that ice cold iron chain. And if you're willing to admit it, and you're willing to say, I've been participating in an addict's life, letting them either treat me bad. If you've had a child with an addict, they would feel a lot more comfortable with an addict. People want to be around addicts because they feed on each other. And then if you are needed, it's like, get them out of jail, help them through life, because they need money, or they need to have you feel bad for them. Always, you're never going to be number one to an addict. Know that first. And it can wear on you, but whose fault is it? Mine. Whose fault is it when we get them out of jail? Whose fault is it when we participate in years and years of their manipulation, or letting them make us cry, or run up and down a street and try to find them, or reach out to other people because they're playing their, I'm not going to call you or talk to you only when it's a holiday and it's my birthday and I need some money. And we play the role. We run, we give them money, we help them, we give them cars, we give them a lot in life. When all that time, if they're old enough, if they're displaying a pattern of addiction and pulling you into that cycle, and you participating in it. Okay, I've got to fix my thoughts because I just said, and they're pulling you in. Okay, they pull me in with love. They pull me in with care. They pull me in with my heart, but I can't control them, can't cure them. It's not my fault. But it seems like even the people that have those basics down could use you too. So basically, you get with the people that maybe have sons that haven't called, they're out and on drugs, people in your life that have been involved with addicts. They bring those addictions into your family through your children and who they meet. And that cycle just keeps going around and around. Nobody really wants to talk about it. It's pretty embarrassing. When you really find out, when you find out who's there for you. Say, for example, you want to move. Who shows up? It's probably going to be my church friends. Most of the people that I thought, loved me and cared for me ended up being other people that you thought didn't. So we're learning every day. We can't feel sorry for ourselves. We've got to forgive ourselves for being involved with addicts, okay? Mine started early. Mine started when I was a little girl with my mother being an addict. Mind you, she wasn't drunk. She would never drink. Nope, she sure didn't. She made sure she took things in an easier form, like pills. So, it's sad but true. But once you face this Goliath, you're possibly able to start knowing this battle. It's a fight. Especially if you feel comfortable with people that are addicted and you're the sober one. You're the enabler. You're the one that'll go get the beer. You're the one that'll participate in them getting angry at you. I haven't really had that for quite a while, but just recently it started again. So since it started again, I'm on board to come on here and talk to you about the addicts that are in your family. Okay? I gotta sneeze. Oh, Lord. The ones that only call on, like I said, their birthdays, or the ones that kind of push you out of their lives, their traveling, their trips, their participation in being a sober family. People that are addicts feel more comfortable with other addicts. If you don't know that yet, you might want to learn about what you're doing wrong. I've done a lot of things wrong with these addicts. I never bought addicts anything like bad, like drugs or anything like that. I participated in their alcoholism, being that, I was sober. See, addicts need a sober person to pick on, to humiliate, to control. And if you've put yourself in that, you might be really mad at yourself, because I know I am. But the only thing that I can get mad about is that I did not put my work in and find out that I'm the problem. Because once they start doing that, they really rob you of peace, creativity. You could have low self-esteem. That's a big one. Low self-esteem comes from things that have hurt you that I believe that you haven't worked out. If you have anger, control issues, things like that. You want to like tell people, well, you know, the story behind the story is I went through this and I did this and I did that, and I'm not a victim. Well, you might be a victim. You might be a victim if you're still talking about it and not have the answer. So today, Miss Cool's coming on here today to tell you that mine started out at a very young age. I can't really count the people in my family that aren't addicts. Mind you, they're great. They got money. They've been successful, but they're also addicts, and they want you to play a certain role that would feed that. It's either help me, it's either understand me, it's either it's a sick love. It's a sick cycle. And I'm thankful today that I'm able to say that I've participated in it. That I've played the enabler, I've played the codependent, and I've played the frustrating controller with my family, that I've wanted to, you know, control, make them wake up and understand they're hurting themselves, they're hurting me, and there's nothing better than knowing that your family's safe, they're okay today, but when they're on heroin, or they're running the streets, or you don't know where they're at, trust me, if you're a parent and you're experiencing this, all you can do is pray and ask the good Lord to be with you. It's Miss Cool saying, just because I never did alcohol or just because I never did drugs doesn't mean that I'm perfect, but I choose a sober life. I choose a natural high. And I choose today to not be involved with addicts or play in their world because it's very hurtful. See, a person like me wants to rescue them. A person like me wants to help them. You know, they're not children. They've made those choices. Now kick back and take care of yourself, will you? It's Miss School saying it's going to be hard. It's real hard when they call and need money. It's real hard when they call and they're hungry. It's real hard when nobody shows up to move them or get them out of jail or stand by their side. But it's real easy for them not to want you around or love you or say, hey, because of my addiction, I hurt you. Because of my addiction, I didn't want you around. Because of my addiction, I got mad at you because I'd rather be with my friends and people that were addicts like myself. And not just say it, but actually show it. If there's programs out there that can teach people that have been on drugs to actually step up and say, hey, you know, it's not about me today. It's about all the people that I've hurt. I mean, I don't need you to say you're sorry because I'm sorry too. But I want to break an ice cold iron chain with the help of God because I can't do it on my own. So I'm going to play my guitar, paint, exercise, and have good thoughts today. And it's Miss Cool coming on here talking about the addict and the role that you play with them. And you can overcome this, okay? You just need some tools. And even if it's later on and you've done these years and years of just the same cycle being involved, different person, same chapter, okay? Different chapter, different person. They all seem to have this same type of help me, rescue me, and I need you in an unhealthy way. So we're allowing them to do this. So today, if you're in my family and you're watching this video, I hope that you know that I am healing. I am not helping you, and you are on your own, okay? And I'm on my own because I want to live a healthy life. God bless you. I'll always love you, pray for you, but I'm stepping back now, taking care of Miss Cool, okay? Fully, not half, not a little bit, all, okay? God bless you today. If you have somebody in your family and life that's an addict and is rejecting you and making you feel like you're not worth nothing to be around because they'd rather be with their addict friends, get in a program. Do something that will help yourself realize that you're doing it and participating in it and you're allowing it. God bless you. Peace.